Dear children, last class we had completed lesson number 7, thermodynamics. Thermo means heat, dynamics means flow of heat. So kinetic energy is improved in the system by supplement of heat. There may be some changes. That is a study about the changes regarding with respect to heat. Adha paathirukom. Adula நம்ம thermodynamic property, there are two properties we have so far we have discussed, that is state function and then path function, and then internal energy. State function whose property depends on the change of state, that is state function. For example, temperature, pressure, volume, number of moles, everything. And then path function whose property which depends on the way or manner of changes of system, that is path function. For example, work, heat, idella nam paathom. Next, internal energy paathom. Internal energy, the system associated with some energy, that is the contribution of atoms or ions or molecules, mainly the constituents of the system, that is atom, ions, molecules. It possesses some different kinds of energy, that is vibrational energy, rotational energy, and then translational energy, and then bond energy, and then electronical energy, the energy due to molecular interaction. The sum of the total of these energies contribution will become internal energy. Now we are going to discuss the importance of internal energy. The importance of internal energy, structure of a system. The internal energy possessed by a system substance differentiate in its physical structure. Differentiate based on the internal energy that associated with the substance. For example, allotropes of carbon. Allotropes same chemical behavior but different, same property, same substance but different physical appearance. That is due to based on the internal energy. Carbon, allotropes of carbon, graphite and the diamond differ from each other because they possess different internal energies that have different structures. So this is the importance. By knowing the internal energy, we can differentiate. Based on the internal energy, each and everyone should possess a different structures. Then very important 5 mark question, characteristics of internal energy. Characteristics of internal energy. Different different physical structure. Okay. For example, allotropes of carbon, right? Characteristics of internal energy. The first one, internal energy of a system is an extensive property. Already we have discussed extensive property. Whose property which is not depend, whose property which is not depends on the, which is depends on the mass or size of the system. That is called extensive property in paathom. Adile internal energy, volume, number of moles allam paathom. Right, it depends on the amount of substance present in the system. If the amount is double, the internal energy also double. internal energy எப்படி எதை பொறுத்து அமையும் number of particle or a molecule or ion which is present in the system அப்படின்னு நம்ம சொல்கிறோம் internal energy அதாவது அமௌண்ட் வந்து டபுள் ஆனால் internal எனர்ஜியும் டபுள் ஆகும் ஏன்னா நம்ம என்ன பார்த்தோம்னா ஒரு சிஸ்டத்தில் இருக்கக்கூடிய கன்ஸ்டியன்ஸுடைய எனர்ஜி தான் வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா டோட்டல் எனர்ஜிஸ் தான் நம்ம என்னென்னு சொல்கிறோம் இன்டர்னல் எனர்ஜின்னு படித்தோம் அப்போ அமௌண்ட்டு டபுளாக இருந்தால் அதனுடைய கான்ட்ரிபியூஷனும் அதிகமாக இருக்கும் அப்போ இன்டர்னல் எனர்ஜி டபுளாக இருக்கும் internal energy of a system is a state function internal energy of a system internal energy வந்து state function extensive property internal energy of a system வந்து என்னது state function state function அல்ல state function என்ன ஸ்டேட் மாறதை பொறுத்து அது மாறும் இல்லைங்களா அதுதான் ஸ்டேட் ஃபங்க்ஷன் படிச்சோம் அப்போது it depends on only upon the state variables temperature pressure volume number of moles of the system the change in internal energy does not depend on the path by which the initial final state is reached அதை பொறுத்து மாறாது the internal energy of a system can expressed del U which is equal to del F minus del I அதாவது change in internal energy which is equal to change in final state minus change in initial state இதில் வந்து நம்ம கால்குலேட் பண்ணிக்கலாம் அடுத்தது என்ன அப்படின்னா in a cyclic process there is no internal energy change cyclic process எப்படி இருக்கும் இது நம்ம கண்டிஷன் ஆல்ரெடி படிச்சிருந்தோம் cyclic process del U mix 0 change in internal energy will become 0 right next the internal energy of the system of a final state is less than that of internal energy of a what is that initial state then del U would be negative எப்படி இருக்கும்னா del U final always எப்படி இருக்கும் del V initial இருக்கும் அப்போ del U வந்து negative del F del I will become negative அதான் சொல்ற அந்த condition the internal energy of a system in the final state is greater than the internal energy of a system in the initial what is that is become positive அடுத்த condition del U which is equal to F UF UI which is equal to positive அப்போ UF UI final state வந்து internal energy of final state is greater than the initial state right so these are all the what is it characteristics of what is it internal energy so importance of internal energy பார்த்தோம் and then characteristics of internal energy பார்த்தோம் okay characteristics of internal energy it's very much important okay so next class we are going to discuss the remaining things thank you